So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Now it's Lewandowski. Balde. And that has been cut short. He is through here! Neymar. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Albert Ferrer. Neymar. De la Cruz. In with the challenge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. De la Cruz proves too strong, too smart. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could... Oh, he's all alone! Takes a shot! It's in! Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he can clear it away. And it's Neymar. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Spread out to the left. Saint-Maximin. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Iraq with the corner. They're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative... Shevchenko! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Indonesia looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Kukçu. Saint-Maximin. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Gnabry, and he's intervened well there. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Indonesia leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Out of play for a throw. De la Cruz. And he's forced to go back. And he's there to retrieve it. He's been on the finish! Oh, good finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that.
Can he finish? Neymar! This boy is showbiz! About as smooth as it gets. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Played in. Terrific effort. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Zaire Emery can see things others simply cannot. Neymar, and he's been shifted off it. Indonesia are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Bernardo Silva has it out wide and in space. He leaps for it! He will be livid with himself.
Diouf clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
And this is Lewandowski. That's a pretty loose pass. Pepe. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This is a promising build-up. Cleared without hesitation. Indonesia have it back and can go again. And it's Zaire Emery.
Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
4 added minutes on the board. Gabriel is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Bernardo Silva. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. That's that, the end. Indonesia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special.
Neymar! Can he get on the end of this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Vinicius Junior! And he's following up! Goal! Batistuta duly reaped his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. That is good progress on the left. Now that's well seen too. And it's Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Dani Olmo wins the duel this time.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Gabriel Hausen, De La Cruz, Zaire Emery. Now it's Cavani. Tries from a long way out. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Neymar. And here's Cavani. Olise. And that's a nicely shaped ball. It's Cavani! It's bounced back off the post. And that's a sharp finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Indonesia restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that has not gone well. Zaire Emery. And here's Cavani. Cavani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's definitely not his best. Olise. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Livakovic. And he can clear it away. Shevchenko makes a dash for it. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Gabriel, Mikel Oyarzabal, can he get it through? Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide. Madrid with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice looking ball. And the pass is intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. A probing pass. Harrison cuts out the pass. Balde. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Shevchenko. Mikel Oyarzabal. Mikel Oyarzabal is the team's great visionary. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's found a way through. Shevchenko! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Balde. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to play it through. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Neatly clipped into space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Yep, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cavani! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Oh, nicely intercepted. So we're still where we started right now. Hazard. Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. Gnabry wants to run onto this. They've got a corner here. Indonesia have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Cavani. Neymar. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar gets into a good... He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He leaps for it! They've scored! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Zaire Emery. Neymar. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
Bellingham. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Oh, no, this does not look good. It's Asa! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Balde is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Neymar. Now it's Cavani. Cavani! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cavani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Indonesia go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Always goal side. Oh, he's one-on-one! And that has been knocked clear. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? He's found space here. Hakimi gets it away. And he's managed to gift it back. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Zaire Emery. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Howson is always looking to break lines. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. De La Cruz. This is a promising build-up. And it's Neymar. And it's Zaire Emery. And Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Zaire Emery! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zaire Emery is offering a wry smile there.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, great leap! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Deco going face-to-face with his great rival. Deco, good driving run.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's the chance to counter. Hazard powering forward here. He's picked his way through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Indonesia have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gnabry. Joelinton. Looking to play him in. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the number on the board is 3. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Oh, some tackle that. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I hate to sound too harsh, Peter, but that was poor. I mean, devoid of ideas, devoid of guile.